Let's see if it's too hot out here. So, it's pretty hot. Whew, steamy out here. I don't remember what they said the temp was today. Yesterday was 110. Hello, hello. I think it's a frog. I'd love to stay out here, but I absolutely cannot. I do need to water these plants, so. It's a scorcher today. No clouds, that's the problem. Guess we need to make some. Someone order some clouds from Temu for me. We're gonna need a whole batch for Florida. If you can ship those here quick, we would much appreciate it. It's too hot. Hello, Sergio. Hello, Carlos. Oh my gosh, the babyest little lizard just jumped, but I don't know where he went. The teeny tiniest little thing I ever seen. Doing well, guys. How are you? I think that's a frog. He's like, I want water. I have seen a lot less frogs this year. And I think it's because we haven't really had a lot of rain. So, you know, they need water to lay their eggs, right? So if there's a shortage of water in Florida, then there's definitely a shortage of frogs. He says, I want water. You got it, little froggy. I see exactly where the sunburns are getting my plants. Kind of sad, actually. Not a lot I can do with this weather. 110 degrees. What are you going to do? Is it the right time to water? Listen, you have to just get it in there. Get it in the ground. Otherwise, they die. Like, in this kind of weather, I have to literally water like 4 times a day. Sometimes I water at night. They say never to do that, but when else is it going to soak into the plant? Ooh, I'm literally sweating. I wasn't even out there 10 minutes. That's crazy. Out there 5 minutes and I'm dying. Wow.
And my AC is having a hard time keeping up. So I'm not happy about that. But what are you going to do, right? What are you actually going to do about it? What are you going to do? Now everybody says I'm fat. Oh, look how fat you are. You're sitting down. Thanks for leaving a like, Guns and Gear. What's up with you? Oh my God, it's so hot. I'm dying. I can't believe it's that hot outside. It's crazy. I'm actually going to look the actual temp up because I'm curious now. So, to be on topic, which I never am, it's 95 out, and then it says feels like 109, but I think it's hotter than yesterday. To stay on topic, I wanted to talk about King Charles has cancer. And then the USS Lincoln, there's reports of no food and no water, plumbing issues. They're like really having a fit about that. So Trump saying it's fake news, and then someone went, some kind of, I don't know, Navy person went there and checked it out, and it is in fact reported to be bad conditions. Which doesn't sound good. And Trump used to be so pro-military. I'm shocked that anything like that would happen. Because Trump used to always be pro-military. And he always took care of them, I thought. So I'm really shocked that this is happening. That's not cool, right? You know what I mean? And then, so King Charles has cancer. And that's interesting that this comes out at the same time as Moderna creates a vaccine for cancer. Now, it's not widespreadly going to, fix every type of cancer, obviously. And who knows if it's safe, right? They're testing it right now. It's not done. But it should be available for melanoma. Like I think they're creating it for melanoma because it's one of the biggest killers. And I believe they're trying it on other things. There was like bladder cancer, small cell lung cancer, and then one other thing I cannot remember. So very, very interesting that all that information is coming out at the same time. King Charles has cancer, but we've got a cancer vaccine in the works. And then, so cancer, double the volume, right? And then this Navy ship, which is positioned right by the Strait of Hormuz. I believe they've been there a while, 30 days or more. And so they're saying the conditions are not good. What does this really mean? I don't know what's going to really mean. But I thought it's weird. We haven't really heard much about the Strait of Hormuz in a while. Granted, I'm not sitting around watching the news. Only thing I find or hear is what floats to the top, because I don't feel like I need to have breaking news. Like, I don't. Unless I'm coming over here to talk to you guys about it. What does breaking news do for me? Breaking news don't really do much for me. So, not worried about breaking news. I'll worry about the news that trickles down my way. You know what I'm saying? Because, and if you love the news and you're obsessed with the news, that's fine. That's great. I'm not knocking it. But I would say I have less stress in my life just ignoring most of the news. I'll name this account later. How are you? He has prostate cancer. I have no idea what kind of cancer he has. I didn't even dig that deep. But it makes sense. Wasn't he just meeting with his kids? So they probably told him he doesn't have long to live. Or they probably told him you have cancer and it's progressing or something. So does anybody know what happens then? Does Camilla become the queen? Because she's the queen right now. Or does it go to the oldest son? Hello, Tadeo. Prince William becomes king. Okay, and then what happens to Camilla? They just boot her out? She's like the honorary stepmom? I'm sure they don't want her around anyway. We remember all the drama. Kind of interesting. They're going to boot her out. Oh, that's wild. And wasn't she a duchess? Duchess of York or something? I don't even remember. I think she was a duchess. Yeah, Britain was a lot better under the Queen, but I mean, didn't she pass away right when the baby blood drinking was discovered? Right. It's hard to stay alive, right? I don't think I'm gonna fight like that and be like, oh, I need all this cancer vaccine. I don't think I'm gonna fight and pay a bunch of money to stay alive. It seems like they don't want us to survive. There's a lot of stuff I'm hearing when people get older. Oh, all of a sudden I can't see my doctor. Oh, all of a sudden my insurance doesn't cover this doctor anymore. It's just pretty wild. Not sure what's going on with that. Now they have a cancer vaccine? What? And you know they're gonna, make a lot of money on that. Am I British by birth? No, not at all. Not British at all. I want to try Ozempic because I have diabetes from childhood. Well, it does make you lose weight if that's what you want to do. I have a friend who's on it. He's been on it for a while for his diabetes. Lost a lot of weight. Can't believe how hot it is outside. How did Taco Tuesday go? It went great. I lost my keys. Couldn't find them. They were in the truck the whole time. I accidentally threw them in a bag. When I was picking up the bag, like, when I got in the truck, the bag had fallen over. So I was picking stuff up and putting it back in the bag it belonged in. And I just accidentally threw my keys right in with everything. And I forgot where my keys were. And then this morning I was like, I don't have any keys. How am I going to start my car? So I have a spare key fob. So I'm like, yeah, I'll go get the spare key fob. I got this. The battery was dead. Well, now I learned how to start my car with a dead battery key fob. Kind of interesting. I didn't know you could do that. Thank you, YouTube. I looked up a YouTube video. Then I ended up finding my keys anyway, so it all worked out. I'm drinking this stuff. I like it better over ice. I don't know. Like the sparkling waters, I like them really, really cold. YouTube gives you a lot. Yeah, and it gave me the idea. Well, I have a Honda. Like, I'm going to make Honda videos. Genius. Why not? Man. I'm waiting for like the sun to go behind a cloud or something. It's like totally hot out there. When's the last time I had a flat tire? Oh my God, this is embarrassing. I hit a curb because I took a wrong turn, and then I was trying to turn around. When I was turning around, I hit a curb and I flattened my tire. It caused so many problems. Because then all my tires weren't worn the same. I had a brand new tire and like 3 worn tires. So just now, when I recently got new tires, I got all 4 new tires instead of 3. So they all match. Like, I want them to match. But yeah, I don't have to change the tire myself, though. I'm lucky I don't have to do that. I would call someone, and I did. I just called a tow truck. I just called a tow truck and got a tire put on it. Tadeo, how are you? It's like the whole can doesn't fit in the cup. So I get kind of irritated until I can get the whole can in there. I have to like sip on it, you know what I mean? But it tastes so much better on ice. Uh-oh, someone's getting pulled over. You hear that? Let's go look. What?
I'm gonna go out for a little walk. I'm gonna go out for a walk in the woods.
Okay, don't go near the road. It sounds like they just pulled someone over out there. Oh, yeah.
Who?
I don't know who. I'm not a flock camera. I don't have that information. But you guys ever notice that Google, if you put Google in your car, Google will track your speed and it'll show you the speed of, I want to go see if I can see it. It'll track your speed and the speed you're supposed to be going. Well, I can't see them, but the traffic's all slowed down, so these must be right past my driveway. Crazy. Did you really buy a new car? I have a 2022. Anyway, the Google map thing got me to thinking. I'm like, that's how they're going to track us and change our car insurance rates. They're going to see that I always go at least 3 to 9 miles over on average, right? And they're going to factor that in, and my car insurance is going to go up. Maybe not today, but that is where we're headed. This is the dystopian thing they keep talking about. Remember Demolition Man? That movie Demolition Man? It's going to be like Demolition Man. So like, you know, you say the F word and they're going to spit out a ticket. And all of a sudden, like, a little ticket's going to spit out. Or you're going to get like a notification and your bank account's locked up until you pay this fee or whatever. It's going to be wild. I know it's going to happen because you can just see where everything's going. They want you to be an automated driver. It's going to be cheaper to get car insurance if you use automated driving. And I don't disagree with it. I think it's a good thing to use some automation in your driving. But I think you should know how to drive, right? So what's going to happen for kids who grow up in this and they never learn how to drive? Well, they won't have cancer because we can vax the hell out of them. But they won't know how to drive. They won't know how to count cash because there won't be cash. They will never physically touch their money. I don't know what's going on, guys. I keep getting kicked off of here, but... Tells when a car is on the side of the road out of commission. Yes. So when I bought my car, they had OnStar. That's how it started, guys. Nobody worried about OnStar. OnStar was a flock camera in your car. It knew everything about you. And it would send it back to the satellites. So it was constantly tracking. I mean, if you still have it. I mean, I think I got a year free with the car, so it's like, why would I say no, right? Sure. Then I started thinking about it. They'd be tracking my shit like that. That's how they track people. They get it right inside. They get it right in your little phone. And so, you know, data's data, right? So we're going to track and compile all this data, which I never understood that. Why is data so important? I mean, I run a restaurant. I love looking at last year's sales. I love that. It's very helpful. I have analytics on YouTube where I can see when it spiked up or when it went low, when people are more likely to watch, how many subscribers I'm getting. So I enjoy data. I use it. But who knew data was going to be the most versatile money-making tool in the future, right? When we were growing up, who knew data was really what we should be farming? You know, because they shut down all the farms and there's all kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Data, guys. You know, that first they wanted the Fitbit. Put that Fitbit on your wrist. See if we can get some better data. Now we do an Apple Watch. Get that Apple Watch, man. It's so convenient. You can check your texts on it. It's not for checking texts. It's for human body data. How about the Aura Ring? Have you seen the Aura Ring? Goes on your finger and it keeps track of all your body, like your heartbeat, how you sleep, everything, your breathing. A lot of data. It's very interesting. My chiropractor was trying to get me into it. He was so excited about the tech of it and he loves data like that. And I get it. But other people love that data too, and that's why it's existing so that they can purchase it. You know what I mean? They can buy your data. Like people who do health insurance or people that do life insurance. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're creating a file, a biometric file, if you will. It's not even a secret plan. They're doing it right in front of us. So it's not even a secret plan. It's like, just like here, because they assume you want the data, right? That's why you bought it. Of course, I want a ring to track everything about my body and report it back somewhere. I mean, because it's not just going to stay in the ring. You can't just look it up like your phone. Where does it go? Where does it go? Do you have an Aura cloud? Your Aura? It's your biometric data with that ring. So that's interesting to me. You like my fingernails? Go Gators! Yeah, I don't know. And that's why they have so many data centers. Because more data farming is coming, guys. And guess what? It's flock cameras, and it's going to be more. You're putting microplastics in you. They're tracking us through our bodies, I'm sure. I mean, why else would they be so obsessed with keeping plastic around? Hey, Auburn, how are you? sun. Too hot to be out in the woods today. He's crazy. Hey, buddy. I thought you said those Crocs were too small.
Yeah, it's not. It's so cute.
Okay. Well, do you want me to get you a new pair?
No.
It's hot out there, huh?
Yeah.
You're melting?
Yes.
You're
I think
melting.
laying down can make my heart beat.
Heart's going to beat no matter what until you're no longer here.
I can feel my heart beating.
Yeah.
I heard something strange out there when I was walking. Someone started barking. I was running fast.
There's a dog over in that side.
Do you think?
Over the fence.
Do you think the dog can get to the fence?
I don't think he can get through the fence, no. And he's always barking, so he probably won't even barking at you.
Do you think he's a bad guy? Do you think the dog's a bad guy or good guy?
I have never met that dog. I think he'll stay put. I don't think he's going to get out. He's never gotten out before. I think he just guards the chickens over there.
Yes, who ordered the chicken?
Do you see any rabbits out there or deer?
No.
No?
I can't talk about that.
Get you some water, buddy.
Yeah.
King Charles. He has cancer. They've been keeping it a secret. But if you watched from the beginning, you'd know that he has cancer, but there's a cancer vaccine now, so we don't know what type of cancer he has. Someone said it on here. I don't think they're in here anymore. Explorer said it. The Sandlot. That's a good movie. Yep, that dog in there was good. Oh my gosh. Now, that's an iconic movie too, with the baseball through the window. Why did that happen all the time when we were kids? I've never heard of that happening since I moved to Florida. But when I was a kid, I swear it happened like once a week. Was it because we didn't have phones? How did we really like break windows out with baseballs? Too crazy. Yeah, that dog on there was pretty good. He would not like that dog. How long have I been planning that? What? I just forgot what you're saying. Oh, you're talking about the Sandlot. Sorry, I'm stoned. I haven't smoked all day, so. Crazy. Yep, now I remember. I just haven't seen it in a long time. And why did I watch it? I think I watched it with my oldest, and that's the last time I saw it. He really liked it, but he's not into sports. So that was the only challenge. He was not really into sports. I need new ones, Charles, so you should super chat. When Lifeguard gave him CPR, yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. It's a very good movie. I'm cooking chicken thighs tonight. There's no way YouTube's going to let me. And so I'm done trying to cook on a live. Well, I might still do it here and there, but I'm not going to try to do that. I'm going to try to actually make recipe videos so you could go back and watch the recipe video and it wouldn't be like these disjointed lives that I do that are a crapshoot and whatever. That's why y'all show up anyway. When's the last time I went swimming? Oh my gosh. When we were in Tennessee in July, I actually got in the water, which I never do, but it was hot. It was hot and I think I had to pee. Literally had to pee. We're out in the middle of the lake. I'm like, oh God, I have to pee. So I had to dive in. I had cube steak, mashed potatoes, and corn and green beans. Oh, that sounds really good. You already ate? Girl, that's my early bird dinner. I say girl, but I mean, I don't know if you are or not. I think I've asked you before. How did you did you do the rafting in Helen, Georgia? I have before, but I didn't do it this year. Nantahala is where I've gone before. Tubing? I don't like tubing. I'd rather do the whitewater rafting. It's more fun. It's faster. Tubing's boring. Like, I can't keep a bottle of wine cold that long to tube anywhere. Like, river tubing is the most boring thing. I mean, I guess people like it, so I shouldn't knock it, but, like, dude, no. I'd fall asleep. There's nothing to do, and then I get a sunburn. Plus, sometimes, like, especially in that area, I don't know if it has to do with the weather or whatever, of course, but sometimes you're floating down the river and it's not deep enough. You have to, like, walk your tube down. I've seen people, I've never done it because I've never tubed up there, but I've seen people having to pick up and walk their tube, and we're standing there laughing. Haha. You know, we're not, like, really making fun of them. We're like, oh, no, look, their butt's wet. Because you get so low in the water. Ron White tells a good tubing joke. I bet he does. I wish I could play it on here and we could react to it, but I don't want a copyright strike. You know that guy's after every dollar. Is he still alive? He's like the... What's that guy's name? Keith? Who's the Keith guy from the Rolling Stones? That guy is, isn't that his name? He totally... Pie eating contest. Oh my gosh. I think I remember that. It's been a long time since I watched Stand By Me, but that's another good coming of age film, you know what I mean? The Goonies was one of my favorites. Hello, my lemon cutie patootie. Hello? I guess. Hello. Hello. Stand By Me is a good movie. What was I going to tell you about, Jeff? There's a show that I watched that was really good. It was by the same people who did Landman. Did you watch Tulsa Kings? Tulsa King? That's a really good show. I just watched it and I was like, I gotta tell Jeff. That's why my boyfriend's awesome, because I'll be like, oh, remind me to tell Jeff about this show. And he'll be like, who's Jeff? It's just a guy I know. Don't worry about it. He's like, okay. Oh, funny. It's really good. It's called Tulsa King. Look it up. It's got Sly Stallone in it. It was really good. Your best fan? My best fan. He's like, who's Jeff? But he's good, you know what I mean? He's not even a bitch about it. He's cool about it. He's like, whatever. He's like, you're weird. I'm like, I know. Hilarious. He doesn't really watch my video. I mean, he might, but he doesn't say anything about it. And I don't think he does. He doesn't really use YouTube much. He doesn't really care about social media. When I was on TikTok, he didn't watch any of my TikToks, but then we broke up for a while, and then we got back together, and then I got on YouTube, and then strange. Just strange. Like, it's like a double life, essentially. It's funny. How's the bologna sales going at the restaurant? They're going pretty good, actually. I could look up the total. Be shocked, man, how many people begging for that. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to spy on them right now. I don't know what happened, but it's like none of these girls are making money on OF anymore. So I'm getting applicants all the time. It's wild. He's arrested for stealing money from his employer and he was fired for stealing tips. This guy looks familiar. Totally looks familiar to me. What restaurant I gotta know? Playa Bowls. $9.50 missing from the safe. And the video cameras were blacked out with spray paint. Oh, that guy's bright. Man uses the code to obtain a key from the lock box and enters. I just had to tell some girls this morning. They're sharing their the door code. And I said, caught them doing it. I'm like, don't do that. Like, I know what you're doing. You're just trying to help out. Her number wasn't working. The girl was putting in the wrong number. But her number wasn't working. Just trying to help her out. But what happens if I get robbed in the night and then I got to tell them, oh, you used someone else's number? I'm like, how sketchy does that look, right? I'm like, that's why you do everything by the book at work, guys. If the cops get involved, it's not a big deal. If you have a work audit or, you know what I mean? Like, there's all kinds of inspections and audits and things that can happen. Robberies and theft and all that stuff. So it's like, it's just smart to just be by the book. Just be by the book and you don't have problems. I don't understand. I try to tell people this. If you walk the line at work, you ain't gonna have no problems at work. Just walk the line. Do your job. Right now, that one girl's texting me. She's not helping me very much. Right, I was looking up the baloney. Still, I don't know if Perez Hilton is out of the hospital yet. Still have no idea. I guess people are chilling out on that. Don't hear anybody talking about it. All right, let's see. So something big's happening in Florida that I've noticed a lot. You know how like certain gas stations are owned by certain people from overseas, right? We're used to the gas stations. And then they're kind of creeping in on all the hotels and motels. Okay. Also Airbnb. And another thing that they're doing now is buying up all the restaurants. And they don't care what kind it is. Italian, whatever. I didn't know of a couple. Yeah, Chinese. I've seen a Chinese restaurant. I'm not gonna lie. So it's just weird. It's like, well, it was Asian. It wasn't really Chinese. But they're buying up all the restaurants around here. Like the Indians are taking over the United States. I can't even believe it. All right, let's see. What's that got to do with King Charles? Welcome to my channel, where nothing has to do with anything, but everything is reality, and we're always here, right? Until we're not. So, whatever. Whatevers. Top 5 I guess I wouldn't be able to look at it here. They're not going to tell me anything but the top 5. Oh, I can see all. Okay. Cool. Bologna. Fried bologna. See how many we sold. $550 worth of bologna sandwiches, and they are $10 a piece, so that's $55. That's not a bad price. It's a great price, in fact, for our special. Try to deep fry hot dogs for week $5. For a week, $5 more with chili. $5 more with chili. We do deep fry our hot dogs. Or you mean the corn dogs? That's what you're talking about. I don't know, dude. That's a pain in the ass. Because don't you have to hold it? I don't think you can just drop it in the fryer like that. I think you have to hold them or something. Suspend them somehow. But I'm not sure. I've only seen people do it by hand. And I'm not doing that. We're typically cheesesteaks for the most part. My watermelon slush flopped hardcore because everybody else was doing watermelon slushies or watermelon this or that. So I was like, I want to do watermelon something. And so I decided to do a watermelon slush, right? We have peach, mango, strawberry. So I said, ooh, I'm going to do watermelon. And it'll be hot, a limited flavor. It pooped. Pooped at the box office, okay? I only made $100. I was disappointed. Disappointed. We sold more fried bologna than we did patty melts, more than we did Italian sausages, big chicken, Reubens even. So it beat out the Reuben. It's interesting. Now I'm watching my data. Data. Everything's data, guys. Data. Most kids' first word. Data. It's kind of funny, isn't it? It's most kids' first word is data, not mama. If dad's in the picture, right? Dada. It's always dada because mama's always like, he said dada first. It's interesting, guys. She was supposed to do this and blah, 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 blah. Coat them in cornstarch before batter. The hot dog itself, put it in cornstarch. You know what's really popular here is the Korean corn dogs. Have you seen those? Look those up. Korean corn dogs are so popular. So I don't even know if I'd bother with like regular ones because the Korean ones are so crazy. Deep fried sausage. Ooh, that sounds really good. Thing is, though, when we put our sausage in the fryer, it kind of makes them rubbery almost. I don't know why that is. The temp, I have no idea. The casing, I have no idea. Hello.
Hey, Jamie. It's Jared.
How are
I wanted to call and let you know that I don't think it's going to work out over there because it's just with the 2 hour shifts. It's just not really worth it for me. So I do appreciate the opportunity, but I think I'm going to have to quit.
Okay. Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, I can see about finishing out this week because I don't want to leave you hanging. The 4 hour shift on Saturday, to me, that makes it worth my time. It's just that these 2 hour ones don't. And I know you said if it doesn't suit me to let you know so somebody else can fill them. I'm more than happy to come in for 4 hour shifts, just I can't with these 2 hour shifts. So I can be there tonight for my shift. I don't want to leave you hanging. I know you have me in 7 to 9. I'm going into work at 9 at my overnight job, and I've been getting pretty good hours over there. But I did just want to give you the respect of communicating to you my needs and see what your needs are. Because you did give me employment, and I'm grateful for that.
I totally appreciate that. But I think we can cover it. So you're welcome to just finish out like now. That's fine. I was trying to give you some hours because I know you need the money, and we have like 4 people we need to get trained. So I generally try to just train the people that are, you know what I mean, that catching on the fastest, and the people with the wide open availability. So I was trying to work with you, and I don't know, but
no, I'm grateful for it because again, I don't have any ill will towards you or towards Big Most cheesesteaks. I just, again, if I had a vehicle, I think it'd be a little bit different. But I am on a bicycle, and so with that being, biking in, and we get off at about 8:30, 8:45. So I'm coming in, and I'm not even getting 2 hours of work, and that's when it's 4 days back to back. I think to myself, I'm like, couldn't this just be 2 days at a 4 hour shift? I just wasn't understanding the 2
well,
hour
you were
shifts.
on for prep and dishwash. That's why I was putting you on for that.
I gotcha.
But
Okay.
But it's okay. I appreciate you letting me know.
Yeah, I'm not the kind of person to just disappear. I think that's disrespectful. I do appreciate the work opportunity, Jamie, and I wish you the best. So thank you.
Okay, and I definitely put you down as eligible for rehire because you gave me some kind of notice. I can't stand when people don't give a notice, so thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I am grateful to know that there's the opportunity for rehire because, again, I want to be on good terms with your companies. So thank you for treating me fairly with that. And again, I'm able to finish out the week if you need me to. Otherwise, we can call this what it is.
Okay, well, how about I'll call you this week if I need you, but otherwise I think we're good.
All right, thank you, Jamie. Goodbye.
Yeah, bye. He's doxing me. But anyway, that guy was the worst guy on fries I've ever seen in my life. Like, so bad. And I tried to help him. And so I taught him how to do it. And then I look back over and he's doing it differently. And I said, "What? Why are you doing it that way when I told you to do it this way?" And he's, "Well, I'm just doing it the way every other restaurant has ever told me to do it." And I said, "Well, why don't you clock out and go call those restaurants and talk to them about how I do it?" My job, bitch. And he was like, "What? Clock out?" I'm like, "Yeah. Clock out. Have a seat." Anyway, he apologized. I put him back on the clock, but like, I don't know. If people don't do the way I train them, I just make them the dishwasher and then they quit. Which is fine. I have too many people, so that's perfect. And like, nobody was getting along with that dude. And then some other guy applied right while that dude was working his second day. No, it was his first day. First day. This guy comes to the counter. He's like, hey, I'm looking for a job. Blah, 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 blah. And the guy in the back says to me after he leaves, if you hire that guy, I cannot work here. I'm like, okay. Some backstory I need to know. And he's like, nope, I just can't work with that man. I'm like, all right. Turns out they lived in a group home together and didn't get along. I'm like, wow, these people. And I got 2 servers not getting along, so I need to get rid of one of them. It's just crazy. This is drama. Drama, drama, drama. Drama, drama, drama. I get so sick of it. I get so sick of it. Like, we should spy on them right now. I could do a whole channel just spying on my restaurant. It'd be hilarious. See who's out here. They out there smoking a black, doing nothing. Look at this. Who's that dude? I don't even know who that is. Why did my camera go offline? Who is even in my kitchen? All right, here we go. The days of the courts. Have a restaurant. Yes, this is my restaurant. Let's see if we can make this look a little better. Why does it have such a hard time with this? Like, it doesn't want to focus or something. That's not bad. This dude's hilarious. He's a buddy of mine. It's funny. He's got his holster. He wears this like gun holster. He puts his phone in it. Anyway, and then he wears these fan things on his neck. He does not care. Kind of boring tonight. It is like a soap opera, Jeff. So, like, this one doesn't get along with my assistant manager and called her ugly the other day. She was like, hey, ugly. So, she's probably going to get fired. But we'll see. She worked for me before and she was pregnant. She went in on a maternity leave. And now she's back, but I didn't think she'd bring all the drama back, too. I thought she'd let that lie if I gave her a job back. That's the one I'm telling you about. I can't tell you her name, but she's got the drama. I have one restaurant, just one. That's all I can handle. Well, ain't gonna be no fight. They're gonna take it off the property if there's gonna be a fight. We don't do that at my place. I run a tight ship. You can see, look how it's very clean. I mean, there's a little mess on the floor, but I run a clean kitchen. And I'm very strict. I'm not there right now, but like, and this is my rookiest crew of the world, but they're doing pretty good, I can tell. It's pretty clean. I don't put up no dirty nothing. I don't like it. What's new at the bar for sale? Oh, dude. So, you know, it's a beer bar. It's beer only. He says he's allowed to do liquor, but he hasn't done liquor, and there's nowhere to put liquor on the bar. So you'd have to redesign the entire bar to add liquor. Then next door, there's a liquor bar. And I don't think they'd be friendly. And then, I don't know, there's a bunch of drugs in there right now. So it's just, it's a drug den. And then, a bunch of like biker Harley chicks in there running it. And I don't know. I just didn't get a good vibe. I didn't like it. The cook was a drunk. He was wasted, which is fine as long as he can cook. But he looked dirty to me too, like homeless and dirty. So I just don't know. I don't think I'm into it. And then so we are betting that he stays open for Oktoberfest, which he typically makes like 20 grand in Oktoberfest, he claims. And we think he's going to close right after that. But we basically told him we're interested, but want to see, whoops, I don't know why I picked that up. We want to see a P&L. And he's like disappeared, never came back. And so that leads me to believe he's never done a P&L. He doesn't know how to do a P&L. So you got no business running a restaurant. You don't even have a clue about the P&L. So if you don't know your profits and losses and you're not following your money, you got no money. Such a small profit margin on restaurants. Like if you're making 5%, you're doing it right. But most people make like 3% if they're doing well. A lot of people lose their ass on a restaurant because they don't run a tight ship. You got to. Consistency is key. I could do a whole channel about how to run a restaurant. Don't fire her. Maybe she might have a little baby. She has a bunch of little babies. But if you can't come in and do your job, you can go find another little job. I don't care. I don't play with these people. Gonna feed your gators again? How much did they love your food? Yeah, we go for every home game. We're down there. Every home game. Should I do more content for my restaurant? I definitely want to do the 10. I was thinking about doing a person on the street. You know what I mean? Like, stop and ask drunk college kids questions. But I got to think of shtick, like a funny thing to ask them. Is your restaurant on profit? We're close. We're on and off. Let's say that. We're better than we used to be. But it's hard to make a profit with steak. We do cheesesteaks. Can't really see that. See how good they look? Looking good. Everybody's looking clean. I like it. Everything's clean today. Yes, this is live footage. So we don't know what's going to happen. Could be anything. Here, let's go see. Let's go see where she goes. Oh, I didn't think about the volume. Go out here and there's commercials. Anyway, we play 50s music, so... He's one of my workers. He's waiting on a bus. Right now we're slow. It's slow. Slow, slow, slow. It's kind of boring. Kind of boring in there tonight. They better not be causing drama. Sleepy night. It was slow today, completely. And then, I don't know, it was just a weird day. Do I pay them $15 an hour? I pay them $14, and then it'll go up to $15 next month. The cooks make more than that. The servers make more than that too, because they have tips. But they make $14 plus tips, okay? Let me show you what that looks like for these girls, okay? So, they have a 7-hour shift, I think. Yeah, 7-hour shift times 14. So it's $98 in labor that they get paid. So they get paid like $100 just to show up. And then right now, I just looked at their tips and they have about $65 they're going to split. They still have 2 hours left. So we're going to add like $32 to the 98. So it's $130 tonight. So divided by 7, that brings them up to about $18.50. But I always tell them, you know, your check is what you make it. If you're the best service they ever had and there's only 2 people in the restaurant, they're going to tip you harder because they know there's nobody there to pay you. You know what I mean? So I always tell them, if it's not busy, cultivate your customers. Chat to them, you know what I mean? Talk to them. How many people work there? I don't know, like 20? Between servers, cooks, and, you know, prep, dishwashers. Got quite a few. So I manage them and I schedule them and I do the schedule. I do the deal with the drama. I hire fire. I do all the tech support. It's good stuff, I'm telling you. So like I wear every hat you can wear, but it's annoying. It's a great restaurant though. We have really good reviews. You could look us up. It's Big Mills Cheesesteaks, but we have really good reviews. I'm a data analyst. I bet you are. Everybody is now. An Explorer, you have to email me and send me your resume. Ooh, I just touched a spider web. That freaked me out. What was the special today? We do a monthly special. So right now it's fried bologna. There's this, I think it's Virginia creeper, but there's this vine covering my azaleas, and it's got little white flowers on it. It's weird. So yeah, we listened to 50s music, so I'm glad it had a commercial on. I'm glad I didn't copyright myself. That would be dumb. Anybody know who bought Britney Spears' music collection? My restaurant's in Florida. It's called Big Mills cheesesteaks. You can't miss it. It's the only one there. Google it. Big Mills. There's a lot of copycats, but we're the original. I have another business, but technically it's tied into that too, and it's tied into this, so I mean, yes and no. You kind of have to have multiple streams of income, or what are you gonna do? Biggest of the mills, biggest of the big mills. Yes, our food is really good. Oh, that spider web's grossing me. Here, it's not a picture. I'll find a picture. I took a picture the other day and I loved it. That's a good one. Heck yeah. BigMills.com. Family owned. I do all the marketing, so I'm like never in the pictures because I don't want to be. But it's funny, I had a Google review come up the other day and they got a picture of me in it. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh no. I want that burger in a hotel room in a do not disturb sign. You're weird. That's funny. That burger did look good, huh? Yep. On 13th Street. Yes, you got it. It's a real place. I'm a real person. It's real. It's not a mirage. Remember mirages? Bugs Bunny used to love mirages. Bugs Bunny was so funny. It's a mirage. So many things don't exist anymore. Mirages, what was it? Quicksand. So many things, they don't exist anymore. It's wild. Where did they go? Where did they go? Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Ooh, baby. Who's the man in the advertise? That's my boyfriend. Why does this smell so good? Cat food, man. Anytime there's like a lick of cat food in here, it stinks. Holy crap, I almost broke stuff. Where do you live, Explorer? You live in Jacksonville. Oh, you're not that far. The deal for real. What's up? How are you? Jacksonville's not that far. I have actually a lot of customers that drive from Jacksonville because they beg us to go up there. But I'm not really in love with Jacksonville. If I was going to go somewhere, it wouldn't be there. I mean, maybe it's changed, but I never really liked Jacksonville. And Jacksonville's got a lot of crime. All of Florida does, really, but it's insane. What are you cooking tonight? I am cooking some chicken thighs. I haven't decided how to do them yet. Probably just salt, pepper, parmesan or something like that, you know? It's quick and easy. I have some of that leftover sauce. The Marry Me chicken sauce, so I might put that on top if someone wants it. Like, he's trying to eat, what do you call it? No carb. He's trying to eat like no or low carb, right? And then I'm vegetarian, and I'm not trying to eat it all right now. Saving my calories for grape juice. And then my son cooks his own food. My youngest son, he eats with us, but he likes like very little seasoning. He doesn't like a lot of stuff. He's very limited in what he eats. 7:28. Oh, it changed to 9:28. You work somewhere else as well, any second business? I mean, I do, but it's not really a visible business. It's just marketing and like YouTube, essentially. Oh, what the hell is in this? This is what smells. Do not know what was in there. Kids, man. Probably had chicken in or something. I want to try the patty melt. Should I order it online? We don't deliver. It's a long drive. We close at 8. I don't like it you're not in your restaurant's website. I mean, it's your business too. Well, it is, but I choose not to be. I'm not the face of Big Mills. And I don't want to be. I'm the backbone. And I'm happier there. I'm the face of my channel. Anyway, I might as well do all the dishes while I'm here because it smells. They don't take care of their dishes. They just throw them in the sink for me. And nobody runs the garbage disposal either. Anybody else drink out of jars? This is one of my favorite cups because it reminds me of growing up and drinking out of mason jars. So I don't even know. I don't know where it came from. I think someone gave me the gift and I just did that. I just started drinking out of it constantly. Baking stones, my favorite kitchen investment ever. They make your food come out so good. They're really worth it. So if you're ever on the fence, this was my favorite piece, I think, from Pampered Chef. I use this all the time. Pampered Chef. I don't know, it's backwards, whatever. But it's big enough to put like a whole family's worth of meat in there. It's deep enough that you can put chicken, you know, stuff that has grease. You can put it in there. You can even put a rack if you don't want the stuff sitting in the grease. It's pretty amazing. Anyway, I don't remember what I paid for it, and I don't even know if they make it anymore. I've had it that long. And sometimes with Pampered Chef, they have these things and then they don't make them anymore, so you kind of got to be on it. Watching stuff, you know? And they asked me to buy something the other day, and I said no, but I should have bought some. Because I always tell these people, if you need an add-on, you got a party that just ain't going to hit that spot. Because I used to be a consultant. I used to sell it, so I know how it works. So I'm like, if you have a party and you can't hit that total, just call me, and I'll probably want something. Because I grew up with Pampered Chef. My aunt did Pampered Chef for years, and then she was a good cook. And so then I did Pampered Chef underneath her. But I'll be honest, I wasn't very good at it. I was not. Back then, you had to go into people's houses. I was like so embarrassed to go in someone's house and like totally use their kitchen stuff. That was just the weirdest, like most awkward. I would not that person. Like I can do this. I can be in my kitchen and you turn on your TV and I'm in your kitchen. But for me to actually just like walk in and be like, hi, I'm your Pampered Chef lady. I was kind of like, where's your pants? Like, I just felt too awkward. I didn't like doing that. I'm not saying it wasn't a viable career. My aunt made money at it, but I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of that part, going to people's houses. Now you do it all online, and the parties are even online. So I think that's, I don't know, one of the cooler things that happened with COVID. So your boyfriend always stayed. That was weird. I shouldn't be taking calls. I don't even know how that happened. Freaking, she's hung up. He's there most of the time when it's busy. Oh, Euro meat?
Yeah.
You're going to go to the last freezer all the way down.
But they keep the corn dog and stuff.
The last freezer all the way down, right by the ice machine.
Okay.
Open that up. There should be a pan in there. If there's no pan, let me know.
Yeah, there's no pan.
Okay, so start looking at the boxes and open the boxes, and you'll find the meat somewhere. You could take a picture of it. It might be faster. I don't know.
Alright, I'm gonna send you a picture.
Okay.
Hello.
What's behind them onion peppers, and then what's that bottom box? But I don't think we have any. Don't look like it.
The veggie
veggie dogs are behind the onions and peppers, and then this is the beef steaks.
So that veggie dog's not sitting on top of something that's all veggie dogs?
Let me see. Yeah, they're both veggie dogs.
Okay, and then you said the bottom one's what?
The beef steaks.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to do something different for the person. Tell them they can.
It's Grubhub. So I was trying to make sure before I put in the order.
Oh no, then just hit cancel.
Okay.
Hit that we're out of it, and they'll just call and then tell them we don't have the food. Sorry, and then turn the tablet off after that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I have to take Euro off all the computer now. So when you find out we're out of something, let me know so then they can't order it.
Yes, ma'am.
I can just take it off the inventory, okay?
All right, yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye. Grubhub. Stupid ass Grubhub. Bothering me during my live. Yeah, we're out of Euro meat. She the same lady from the live? She's one of them, but not the one you saw. I have a bunch of girls that work for me. Most of them really good. I have pretty good luck with front of house, but like I said, like I don't put up with anything. Like the most I let them do is like smoke before they go to work, but it's a medically legal state. I can't really be like, no medicine before you leave the house. Can't do that. Cat is licking herself right here. It's grossing me out. Don't forget to take the gyros off. I'm gonna forget because I just opened a bottle of wine. I'll break it. Oh, there you are, Cat. Licking yourself. Whew. All right, so yeah, I don't know what to do with my chicken. What should I do? I'm so boring. How do we even have viewers? It's so funny. I love you guys. You're just like living a day of my life every time. Yes, sir?
I found some free Far Cry stuff like Dead Living Zombies and Lost on Mars and Hours of Darkness.
On PS5?
Yes.
All right.
I'll keep getting them for free.
Okay. Make sure that's free.
Yeah, and I won't buy anything.
Okay.
I'm sure. Why
Okay.
can't I buy anything without asking?
Well, if you want to hook your own debit card up to that when you're 10 years old, you're welcome to spend all your money on PS5 stuff, but I don't want to.
Right.
I spend enough on PS5. I think I must have put $60 into PS5 this month already. I bought a Monopoly game, which I think, there's math. That's a lot of learning. He's homeschool, so that's worth it. And then, what else did he want? Oh, he wanted Five Nights at Freddy's. We wanted to buy that movie. Child, he's something else. Today, I have known you differently. Yeah, I'm a real person. I'm a real legit person. Some of these people on here, they're all like pretending like they're this or that. I'm legit. this is my life. Like, there's no real, I don't even clean. Do you want to see? I don't even clean the floor. This is what I came home to. My son's shoes, somebody's socks. Here's my shoes, but, oh, and we never put the pictures up when we moved in. And then this is air hockey. I just get it off the floor. Anyway, yeah, I don't do anything special for YouTube. I just show up. I don't even, I mean, I sometimes look, see if my hair's looking weird, but I don't generally do anything, you know, to hype it up. This is it. This is reality. I am reality. Why did I prefer homeschool? You mean with my son? My oldest went to school, public school, and he didn't have a very good time there. And I just didn't, I don't know. I don't like what it did to him. It really seemed to bother him a lot to be there. He struggled to fit in. I didn't even like watching it. It was crazy. So, I don't know. Then he got kicked out of a couple schools. And then, I don't know. He just never wanted to do the work. So he was offered this chance to go to a PACE school where they, you know, you do all the work on your own. It's basically like homeschool on the computer, but they're locked up. They're not in trouble, but they're locked in and they can't get out until they finish the school day. So that's what he had to do. But he went in and he was supposed to do 2 years and he got done in 3 months. So he did 2 years worth of schoolwork in 3 months. So he's very smart. That's why he kept getting kicked out. He's trying to make money in school. And then, so my youngest, I didn't want to do that. And another thing I didn't like is my youngest is on the spectrum and he has trouble with speech sometimes. And he could never tell you what happened. Or if you asked him, hey, well, how did your day go? He'd be like, I don't know. He wouldn't talk to you about his day. So I didn't like that feeling of sending my kid off and never knowing what happened. Hey, Rose, long time no see. Hey, Daddy, how are you? It's crazy. We just had elections here, so everybody's freaking out. Yes, it happens. I had stammering issues when I was in preschool. Yeah, everybody has something, you know, and that's the thing. Like, we all just got to be better humans, you know, realize everybody's going through some shit. Everybody's got some shit going on. And, you know, let's all just be nice people. Be nice to everybody around us. I think it's beneficial, too. Flock cameras. Everybody's freaking out. We got a lot of flock cameras in our area. Do you guys have any flock cameras? You used to talk less. Yeah, that makes sense because, you know, if people can't understand what you're saying, you're not going to talk to them. You're not going to waste your time, right? Yeah. Flock cameras. Where are you? You said you live in Jacksonville. You don't have flock cameras? Barefoot shoes. I'm seeing these everywhere in my feed. What is that all about? I gotta get off there. Flock cameras basically capture your license plate and they track you with AI. Okay, it's essentially like a solar AI snapshot database, and that will be used. The data centers will be there because of these flock cameras and many other reasons. But a lot of people are upset because now they can't cheat on their wife. They can't run illegal stuff. I don't know. People are nervous. Why? Why is everybody so nervous? I'm over here like, why don't you just walk the line, do the right thing? They're tracking you anyway. They're tracking you anyway. Gators. Go Gators. Am I a Trump supporter? I don't vote. So I'm not. I'm a human supporter. Okay? I'm not a political supporter. I don't support anybody in politics. Not a single. Well, I do like Ron DeSantis. I do like him. He's done a lot of things that I like here. Like him. But other than that, no. I don't like anybody. Nobody. People are already under mass surveillance by every single app they download yet worried about facial recognition cameras. I know, right? Like literally. Like you allow the camera to spy on you from your phone when you accept like Facebook and whatever else you post to. It's a beautiful painting. You like the fish? I'm pretty sure I was a male in my past life, which doesn't mean I'm masculine. It just means I enjoy stuff like that. What?
Um, can I have some? Can I have more apple?
Yeah. You gonna do it yourself?
Yeah, I can use an apple cutter.
You know how?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I can see it. I saw a red chocolate board. Who is it?
You could use that. Just clear off anything that's on it.
Yeah, there's a knife.
Yeah, move the knife gently. Do you need help? You got it. Don't cut your finger off.
Won't cut it.
He's starting to cook his own food, which is good. Thank you. You like my hair? Thank you, Miguel. Literally, if people had any idea how much data YouTube alone collects from you, they wouldn't be worried about flock. I agree. Everything I look up on YouTube. Do you want me to do it? You got it.
What?
Smack it hard. Need help? Got it?
Yes.
Did you cut your finger off?
It didn't cut my finger.
Okay, good. You need help?
No, I got it.
Okay, good. I'm so proud of you. I think you gotta do it harder, dude.
I am doing it. I gotta do it harder.
It says, if there was a purge day, would you indulge? Ooh, probably not. I mean, unless it was like predators. But no, you can't. Like, that's immoral. Like, you can't murder. You're not allowed to murder. We're allowed to do a lot of things here. We probably can murder, but I don't think it's good for the soul to murder. I don't even eat animals, so I would never be out killing people. I mean, unless someone harmed my children. If they purged my children, I'd go ape shit, you know? Dude, just let me help you.
No, there's even water coming out.
What?
Something coming out from the bottom.
Oh, I thought you got a tomato instead. All right, hold on. It's because it's a big apple, that's why. There you go. You just have to hit it real hard. And you just put your hands here so it won't cut your fingers off. You guys want a bite?
Oh, just stop my food.
You can't have a bite of your apple? That's not very nice. He's like, stop showing him my apple. That's so funny. Oh, I sat on the wrong side. Oh no, the government's gonna get my D-pics and the $20 in my bank account. Dude, you ain't lying. Like, maybe they'll send you some money. Maybe government will be like, ooh, that's some good stuff, you know? You never know. You could meet maybe someone in the government would call you. You like my gator nails? Oh, baby. They don't match nothing, but they're gator. Crazy. So let's talk about the Navy ship. They're claiming that there's no water, no food, or very little, and that the plumbing is all backed up. And it's like a literal shit show. Oh, my biceps are great, bae. I do need to keep working. I need to start working out. Let's not lie. I need to work out. Too fat. I don't understand it. I don't understand. And then Trump saying it's fake news, but then someone went in and double checked and said it's not fake news. So I want to read more on this. Because treating our military like that is not cool. It's still trending topic right now. Still trending on Google. Video, family members of sailor aboard USS Lincoln speaks out. I might have to mute it and give a summary. Okay, the Lincoln was due home in May and has not been home since. And it seems like people are calling their family members and saying, we haven't been to a port in months. This is crazy. We're out of food and water. The plumbing's backed up. Anyway, I'm sorry I can't play it, but I'll get a copyright strike. They haven't been a port in 7 months. They haven't been on land in 7 months. So 200 family members have tried to notify the Navy, the government, that the conditions are really deteriorating and they need to do something about it. So hold on, I'm going to listen to this some more and I'll tell you what they say. So they went to Trump, and Trump basically dismissed it and said, there's no worries. Don't worry about it. No, they haven't been out there too long. They haven't been out there long enough. And so he's dismissing everything, all their concerns. And the woman's saying, well, I used to support him, but now after that comment, I won't support him. And they were saying that most families do not want to speak on camera about their loved one on the ship because they fear retaliation. That's crazy. Is this real, guys? I'm losing my mind. This is a husband who's home with the kids and the wife's deployed on the ship. And he's afraid to talk about her name, but how many females are out there, dude? With 2 boys that you're filming. I just don't understand. You're saying I'm buffering? That's not good. Anyways, probably because I played that video. Well, that just doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound like that's not normal. But someone can deliver them food and water, right? And they could deliver a plumber. Should have a plumber on board. Anybody still here? Oh, I look buffer. Buffer. I thought you say I was buffering. I love that you sent euros. They're so much more than dollars, so I love euros. Thank you. My European super chat friends, you're the best. I need to get buff, dude. I need to. I'm just tired. I get too tired. I don't have hormones flowing like I used to. I don't know. I think I need like testosterone and estrogen or something. I need to have my hormones checked or something. I just feel like I'm dragging ass all the time. Wyoming, only for you, babe. Only for you. Yeah, very interesting, this story. I can't believe it. I'd be upset if my son was on that ship. So the White House press secretary was fired? I don't know. Just for you, baby. Who else begging for it? Just you. Wyoming. Oh, I forgot to take the euros off. You guys forgot to remind me. Cat's dead asleep. Oh, she just woke up. Sleepy, sleepyhead. My sleepyhead girl. Ooh, my laptop's cold. My AC was not working good today. I was so mad. I thought you did it off camera as well because you definitely look like you do. No, I haven't worked out in years. And I'm feeling the repercussions. Hey, allegedly, how are you? It was good to put a face with a name. That was awesome. You sent me an email. Thank you. Got a face for radio. No, you're cute, man. Stop it. You're cute. You got some style. I didn't expect all that style. You got a interesting mind, but I didn't expect you to be stylish. Not bad, dude. Given your line of work, I'm shocked you dress up much. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I have a video. I'm about to drop a video. I never do videos anymore. Hmm. Anyway, I've got to fix it up, but I've got a video coming out. I'm so excited. The other arm too. I don't have much of a bicep though. I'm working on it. I'm a work in progress. I'm working on it. And where Jeff went, his wife must have called him. Hmm. Kissing them is the fastest way to pump them. You're hilarious. You are hilarious. My hair feels so pretty right now. Love it, love it, love it. Angel eyes, I always love you so. Look at this cat. This is hilarious, guy. That's funny, huh? Look at her sleeping like that. She crazy. Angel eyes, I always loved you so. Angel eyes, never let you go. 'Cause I loved you, angel eyes. My kids don't barely even come out of their rooms. It's so weird. That's why I started doing YouTube. I got bored. Where did I read the King Charles? On Google. And just Google it. King Charles cancer. I always look at Google before I go live. It's weird. I can tag food products on my freaking videos. It's weird now. Wholesale Italian food. I buy giant Parmesan or Reggiano. Just amazing. I'm gonna put a whole wheel of Parmesan right now. Like, it's worth $3,000. So if someone clicks on that, I get 7% commission. But have you ever bought a wheel? Like, who the hell would buy that? But I'm gonna click and put it on there. It's bougie. Why not? If I had an extra $3,000 laying around, I'd probably buy it. Just kidding, but you never know. I do like good Parmesan. Would last a long time. Maybe I should invest. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Pepper mills are not cheap. Which arm stronger? Probably my right. I mean, I'm just using logic. I'm just putting the whole shebang up there. Why not? With the products, right? They're allowing us with the products. Both of them. You're funny. You are funny, sir. I mean, if you like this recipe, just make it. Just make it. Tons of it. It's so good. Heavy cream powder. Oh, that's creepy. They sell heavy cream powder? Cut it out. I'm not going to recommend that. No, I don't think I believe in that. So I'm going to skip the milk. You can get that at the grocery store, I guess, without a link. And then what about chicken? You can buy chicken off YouTube. This is weird. That's so weird. I didn't know you could do that. We're the new grocery store here at YouTube. That's crazy. Okay. I think I got every ingredient. I'm trying to think. Pepper and salt. I think that's it. I don't know what else I would have used. Oh my gosh, now you have to set them in the video now. Wow. Well. I need an onion. Back. I need an onion. And garlic. This is crazy. I'm pretty sure you could beat me at arm wrestling. You're funny. You're the funniest troll I ever met. Oh, funny. Right. These are seeds. And then garlic. Garlic. No. Garlic cloves. 2 pounds of garlic. That's a lot of garlic, but that's a great deal. What else? Chickpeas. Don't underestimate yourself and your strength. Come on, silly. I am a bad power machine. I'm just lazy. What else? Is that it? I think that's it. There's more people on here when I don't pay attention. Can't add anything in the first 30 seconds. That's crazy. Hey. I got it exactly on 30 seconds. Look, I was trying to click on that. Look. Look. Exactly. I wish I was in Vegas right now. That would have been the best thing I ever did. Oh, I wish I could have won money off that. That was amazing. But I'm like, 30 seconds? You got it. And I'm going to add it in exactly at 30 seconds. Shoot, I need to add butter. You have a good broadcast? That's rad, dude. Everybody's out of stock with that crap. $200 worth of butter? It's like a case of butter. You can only get a case of this butter. That's hilarious. Whatever. Should I put it anyway? Why not? Alright. A case of butter? What person is randomly gonna buy a case of butter anyway? I am editing right now, so sorry. I'm just chilling with you guys today. I'm kind of low energy today. I don't know why. Might stop this live and do another one with a different title. Well, you can't add on top of them? What? So you have to... Oh, okay. You gotta make them smaller. Dumb. My son is playing a game. He's getting so mad. We're going to pause this and get some more wine because editing is so boring. But, you know, my legs are killing me, too. I'm fat. I'm gaining weight. Anybody here? Cortez, what's up? Jeff left me. He's moderating for someone else. Jeff! My boyfriend asks me all the time, or reference Jeff, and he's like, who's Jeff? Oh, don't worry about it. Jeff's just my bestie on YouTube. We love Jeff around here. We're Jeff lovers. He doesn't care, so it's fine. It's hilarious. Well, he knows I'm not a cheater lady. You know what I'm saying? Gotta go. See you next time. Bye. My big old biceps that are flabby. Right now I gotta put the salt. What did I do? Why did I put my tongs? I could sell so much stuff. The tongs. Back to the tongs. I like the ones I have. I don't see them on here. I'd have to find the next best thing. You know, sometimes you can't find the exact product, but you can find a similar product. A lot of these are too small. Maybe we say medium. Hi, Randy. See if I can fit all these in. What do you mean? You seem so smart, thanks. can't believe you buy chicken on YouTube now. That's weird. All right. It's okay. You don't have to self-censor 2 lives over there calling for deaths of white people, but it's okay. What on earth are you talking about? Like, you're not even making sense to me right now. Yeah, your comments above are weird, dude. So, I don't know if I understand you. No big deal, though. To infinity and beyond. Okay, I don't even know what you're talking about. You come in and you're like, you're smart. You ever think about how stupid people are? You seem smart. I figure you get it. Have a good night. You must have read my comments. The 2 lives over, they are calling for death of white people, but I don't even know what you're talking about. Like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, put some context in there, a-hole. Your name is appropriate. Like, put some context in there, dude. Do you know what I mean? Or I haven't developed mind control or psychic abilities to pull out your thoughts. So you have to type them out, dude. Nobody can hear you over there thinking. Just saying, dude. And then he calls me a space cadet. Are you drunk or brain dead? I asked. You get tired of stupid people. I'm taking a screenshot. My necklace is backwards, though. We have to do this again. Anyway. Are you drunk or brain dead? I asked you, don't you get tired of stupid people? That's what happens when you annoy the shit out of me. He is gone. I cannot deal with that guy. Hidden by a-hole. Go be an a-hole somewhere else, dude. Not in the mood. It's funny.